Good morning, everyone. This is Auntie Ann videos. Sunday, 8th November at 11:15 a.m. Okay, so this is in London time. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome back to my channel. The last one I did was the Halloween episode, and obviously 2 days after that we had a very good time on Halloween day. We did a lot of evangelism with the children and all that. But obviously, 2 days after that, I had to go through spiritual warfare. Okay, I was just like really knocked off for 2 days. So here I am again. Okay, so basically, hope everybody is keeping well, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do a bit of cooking today. So I've been doing all the preparations actually. It's a bit of obviously it's Indian food, and it's called dosa. So I'm going to make a Rava dosa. So it's a famous South Indian dish, okay? So basically, what I was telling, and also I think I was going to do it in a different way, but I think God has just changed everything. God just changed all the directions today, okay? Actually, I'm going to dedicate this recipe to someone, to a pastor whom I knew some time back, and who I still know him. So basically, in 2012, he actually gave me the divine connection to start my first ministry. Okay, so prior to 2012, since 2010, even though I did some orphanages and things like that in India, back in India in 2010, God was actually in 2012. God was actually telling me to go and work in a church, which is my first church assignment. Okay, so but I wasn't sure like where, like I knew which church it was, but when I approached the elders in that church, they didn't give me the connection. So this particular pastor, he's at the moment he's in Milton Keynes. So he's the one who gave me this divine connection to coming to that church, coming to that Baptist church and start my ministry. Okay, so which I did for 3 years. So basically, I'm going to dedicate this cooking recipe for him, because most of the time, sometimes like people help us, and then we see our divine helpers, and then we kind of over the years we kind of just forget about them. Okay, we don't remember the good things that they did. So basically, it's for him at the moment. He's doing some evangelical assignments in Milton Keynes, a place called Milton Keynes in London, England. So basically, this recipe this episode is dedicated for him. Okay, so I'm going to. God has also given me a chapter, a Bible verse attached to this, which I'm going to read it in a minute. And the thing I'm doing the recipes is like for everyone, so that you will also try the recipe. It's a bit complicated. There's a lot of things to do, lots of things to get ready for. You got to. So I've been doing that since since early morning today. Okay, so I'm going to read the scripture now, right? Okay, so the scripture is Acts 14. So it's Acts 14 from verses 47 to 48, or 47 and 48, okay? Okay. For this is what the Lord has commanded us. I have made you a light for the Gentiles, that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth. When the Gentiles heard this, they were glad and honored the word of the Lord, and all who were appointed for eternal life believed. So basically, what I think this is a message for someone whoever it is being applicable to. Okay, God is telling you to go out and take the gospel to many nations. Okay, so that's what it means, like a light to the Gentiles. So that means evangelical assignments. Okay, somebody with you're gonna have to start doing. Maybe you might be already doing the evangelical assignment, but you have to start focusing on that and start doing the evangelical assignment that God is going to give you in the future. Okay, so that means like you'll be going around the world to preach the gospel. Okay, so that's what it means. All right, so we are in actually from the third or fourth day in the in UK with a national lockdown. Okay, so everything seems to be outside. Everything seems to be so quiet, and sometimes it's better because I like it that way because I can work from home, and then I can also do so many other things at home, and then I can spend more time with God as well. Okay, so it's kind of like the whole of month, the whole of November is going to be on full national lockdown. Okay, so we had the first national lockdown on the 23rd of March this year, and then we have now come into the whole of November is going to be um, uh, we are on national lockdown again. Okay, the second national lockdown in UK. So also this is my birthday is also this month. So basically I'm kind of doing doing the recipe also because my birthday is also in this month, right? So I thought I just try and do that recipe. Okay, so it's called Rava Dosa, Rava, and Dosa is Dosa. So I'm going to do that Rava Dosa with some chutney. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to take you back into my kitchen now. All right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. This is actually now I'm in the kitchen, so I'm just going to show you how to make the Rava Dosa. Okay, so the preparations it's a bit a lot to do. Okay, so let me just show you just going to show you the ingredients first. Okay, okay, so for the dosa, this is the main dish. Okay, oh, it's quite heavy. So that's the main dish that I have taken. Okay, so what I have done in there, because you have to soak it, you have to soak the three different kinds of flour for about 2 hours, right, in water. So I will tell you what the measurements are, and then I'll show you how it is, how it's being done. Okay, right. So we need we need three different kinds of flour. Okay, so basically I'm going to show you because oh dear, okay, it just keeps falling off everywhere. Okay, just done that before. Right, so the first one is the Rava. Okay, Rava. So you can buy this in any Indian shop. Okay, I think it's just spilling off the thing. So that's how it looks. Okay, so you can buy this Rava in any Indian shop. Okay, and now this flour, this is called Maida flour. Okay, so I'm just going to show you close. So that's Maida flour. Okay. And then this one is white rice flour. Okay, so you'll see the white rice flour in there. Okay, so basically sometimes sometimes what people will do is they will make their own flour at home. Okay, but it's a bit of a process because you have to steam it, and then you have to I think you have to put in another gadget. I don't know what you call that in English. Okay, and then you have to prepare that first. Okay, so what I have done, I've taken this one as a basic cup. Okay, so rice flour, so I'm going to show you what the measurements I put in this big bowl. Okay, so the rice flour will be 1 cup of rice flour. No, let's start with rava flour. Rava, okay, so one cup of rava flour, which I put rava I put in this big container, and then I have put 3/4 cup of white rice flour again in the same bowl, and then I put maida flour again 3/4 in the same bowl. Okay, right. So I put all that. I'm just going to show you with how I mixed it as well. Okay, so I put all of them in there, and then this is the main dish I'm using. Okay, so I've done all that, and put some chili, some ginger garlic, all cut into pieces, chili, okay, and 1 teaspoon of sugar, sugar and a bit of salt. Okay, so everything, those measurements, like with the spices and everything, you just have to put just little bit of everything. Like with the Indian cooking, it's just no, you don't have to really put the accurate measurement. Like when you start to cook, you know how much it will come to, right? Okay, so now I have done like you can see there, I put all the spices in there, all together in one, like one bowl, there, right? So the spices that I have in there is cinnamon, cardamom, some pepper, and some jeera. Okay, so basically I'm going to put that, like if you can see that, yeah. Just let me just put it in the hand and show you. So it just see, like that. So I'm going to put them in this mix, and then start mixing it. Yeah, start mixing it. Okay. Right, now the water measurement I didn't tell you. So I told you all the flour measurement. Now the water in this one is, I have used 3 cups of full water. Okay, just ordinary cold water. All right. Okay, so I've mixed it now. So I've mixed all of them. You can see here, like to get it like into a paste. Okay. Right. So I did keep a little bit of rava there separately. Okay. So I'm going to just a little bit of that. Okay. Maybe like 2-3 tablespoons. So I'm going to put that in there as well. Okay. So when you put when I told you that you put the water and then you allow it to soak it for 2 hours. Okay. But this little bit of rava you put in the last minute, just before you're going to make the dosa. All right. Okay, so here we go. So that's now, so the dosa paste is ready now to put it in the pan and cook it, right? I'll show you how to cook that. So that's ready now. Okay, now let me show you it's quite heavy actually. So let me just show you the other ingredients, right? What I'll be putting. Okay, so we need some chopped onions. Okay, so there you go, that one. And then in here I've got like you can see, tomato, green chilies all chopped up, ginger and garlic. So always remember with the Indian cooking, ginger and garlic is it's compulsory, right? You can just put for anything, to be honest. Okay, and some and a little bit of, I've got a little bit of dal in there as well, which I need to put in put with the rava or with the chutney that I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, actually no, the dal I have already put in the main mixture. Okay. Right, now I've got some dhania mint leaves. Okay, so these are the mint leaves. So I've got them in here. So the mint leaves is actually for the chutney. Okay, so that I will show you separately, but first we need to make the dosa, and the mint stuff I will show you, because you need to put in a liquidizer and grind it in there, right? So that's going to be separate. All right, so that's the preparation. Okay, we need one more item, which is the tamarind juice. That's the tamarind juice. Okay, which I need to put for the mint. We don't need for for this one, but I need that for the mint. Okay, so all the mint items I'm just going to leave it there. I'll keep this one here. And okay, so we need oil for you can either use oil, so I put the oil in here with a little bit of with a spoon, because you need the oil to go on the pan for the dosa. Also, like if you don't have oil, you can use ghee, right? A lot of people use ghee. Okay, so basically today I've taken all my I've got all my the English cutleries, right? I don't know how much you can see, but you probably might be able to see, like, can you see that? There, the reason why, I don't know why God was telling me to use the English dishes today. Like, these are like proper, like the made in England stuff, not made in China stuff. So these are normally I don't use them, but it just stays in the cabinet. But I've just done it now today. I don't know. Okay, and the same thing with the white dish as well. Same thing with this one as well. This is a proper this is a proper English made in England dish. Okay, right. So we're trying to be both English and Indian, right? Indian. Oh, it looks a bit so funny, right? Normally people will talk in Tamil to do this recipe, right? But I can't do it in Tamil. I can speak Tamil, but I can't, I'm not that fluent, right? Okay, not fluent for the recipes. Right, so here we are. Now we are ready for the dosa now. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is the spoon that you need, a spoon like that. Okay, so you need a spoon like that for the dosa. And let me show you the pan that I'm going to use. So that's how it looks. So the pan is like a flat pan with a little handle, because you need to put the oil in here, and then and this dosa, you know, the flour, this flour, I have to start taking. I will show you how to do that. Okay, right. Now before that, what I will do is I'm going to put the oil, okay, oil with the spoon in here, like just to make it so that it doesn't stick on the, okay, so it doesn't stick on the pan. Because you have to oil the pan properly, otherwise when you put the dosa flour in there, it'll just stick. Okay, right. So we start cooking the dosa now. Right. There you go. So do you see how I'm doing it? The oil, small, that's it. Okay, so the oil needs to just go like it needs to just go on the pan all over the place, right? So basically dosa is like a South Indian dish, and a lot of people like it, because it's like, nowadays people seem to be going into vegetarian a lot, isn't it? Like they think, even people in this country, in Britain, they seem to be doing mostly people are going in for vegetarian now. Okay, so I'm going to switch on the cooker now. Right, let's switch the cooker on. Okay, slow fire. I would put it on like medium fire, right? Medium burn. Right. So start this. Right. Now before that, you know the chopped onions which in here. So I need to fry. I need to put that first. Okay. I need to put them first, because remember, this is onion. This is called onion Rava dosa. So they need to fry first. Yeah. So that's how they will fry. Let's put a little, not to put too much. Okay. Right. And then once that fries, once they start to fry, okay, right, so just wait for a couple of minutes and then it will start to fry. So once it gets into a crispy mode, then I will put the dosa in there. Okay, so I'm just going to move around some stuff from here. Right, so we move that here, and I don't need this one for now, so I can put that over there. So keep doing this, yeah, until it gets a bit slightly crispy, like the onion become a bit crispy like that, right? So remember, you need more oil. You need more oil for this, like I said, yeah. So let me move this fish over here. It might be easy for me to put the dosa in there. Right? Woo. It's a bit, you have to be a bit careful with this. It seems to be like, when you start frying them, it's just like popping like that, yeah? Right. Oh, yes. A bit jumpy there. Okay, I'm just going to switch off this. Okay, so just switched it off there. Okay, now see this mix that I have made, right? So I'm going to take 1 spoon of it and put it in there, right? So can you see that mix there? Oh. Okay, I'll show you a bit later. Okay, I'll tilt it and then I will show you that later. Actually, I can get a nice smell though. Right, so I'm going to put here, now this mixture that I have made, I'm going to take 1 teaspoon like that. Take it near the pan, and then can you see? I'm just going to put it all over like that, yeah? I'll show you. Once I've done it, I'll show you how that fits in. Right, so I'm going to show you, see? Okay, you can make it very simple. You can make it like if you don't want it too thick, you can just make it like that, yeah? There you go. So that's how I have done it, yeah? Can you see that? I've made it like a round there, yeah? There you go. Right, now I'm going to switch on the cooker again, and then we'll cook it. Okay, putting it on slow fire again. Actually, it's pretty much easy if you're kind of doing it like quite often, yeah. So see that you can keep moving this and then make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. Then I can show you properly. It's like that. See? So that's how it will. That's how the dosa. That's how it cooks, right? Yep. There you go. So keep it like that, and with the spoon when it's ready. Maybe 5 minutes. Okay, maybe like 5 minutes, and then we'll have to start removing it, yeah? Right, so just wait a bit more. That's it. Bit more to cook. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you what I'm an ayah today, right? So ayah means servant. Well, I like to say that because when I'm in the kitchen, I like to say that ayah means, it's said in my previous channels, it's like a servant, right? But servant of God. So ladies, don't take anything seriously, okay? It's nothing to do with being like, you know, people treating you bad or anything like that, okay? It's a nice word. Because I like to say the servant of God because, you know, Jesus was like that, isn't he? Jesus was so humble. He was such a humble person, but I wonder how many of us really have the character of Jesus nowadays. So Here we go. So this is my lockdown Auntie Anne recipe. Right. So it's getting a bit more crispy at the bottom. Okay, you can see that. Right. Here we go. So we just keep it a bit more. Okay. So sometimes what people do is you can just fold it into half, right? Or you can just, okay, let me fold it into half. Okay, there you go. Might be easier that way, right? Fold it into half and wait for it to cook. Might just increase the heat a bit. Okay, it's cooking okay. So just wait and I'll just wait till it cooks, okay? So I'm going to pause that a minute. Right, so it's kind of almost done, right? So what you do is sometimes, you know, with the Rava dosa, because there's so many onions and onion, because this is onion Rava dosa, it doesn't actually come like a, you know, like a paper dosa. It's different to that, okay? So can you see that? Sure. Okay. So can you slightly tilt it? There you go. So that's how it comes, right? So basically, you can fold it into half, or you can just wait for it to. You can just turn it the other way around. Like, you know, I've done it. I've just turned this the other way around, okay? And then we just wait for it to cook. So it's got to be cooked on both sides, yeah. So once it gets into a bit darker brown, not too brownish, but then you will know it that it's cooked, okay? I will show you that. Right, so it's not kind of straightforward. I think if you are used to doing it all the time, like almost, some people like to have it almost every week, then it will become easy for you, okay? Right, here we are, almost done with that. Yeah, it's a bit whitish, so I'll just keep it for a bit more time there. Yeah. So this is my birthday month, so happy birthday to me. And I know it's like people are on lockdown, and I think I will do probably more recipes, because there's nothing much you can't go out, you can't eat outside, you can't go to any restaurants or anything like that because of the national lockdown. And also I'm praying for the US elections. I really don't know what is going on there, because to be honest, I didn't ask God like who is, I didn't specifically ask God like who is going to be the next president, right? So I can't really comment. But as a human being, I like Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. I like him from like person to person. But in terms of God's will, I don't know. In terms of God's will, I don't know because I didn't ask God. I didn't like. I know so many people prophesied that Donald Trump is going to be the next president, but I didn't ask God like that, so I don't know. Okay, guys, now this is cooked, right? I'm going to switch off this. Right. So now this Rava dosa is cooked now. So let me show you. It's quite hot, right? Right. So that's how it will look. Okay. So I'm going to put it in the plate. Now remember the first one. Look, the first one I've already put that on the plate. Okay. So I'm going to put this one. So when you take it, that's how you take it, and you just plate it like that. Yeah. Can you see that now? Clear? Yeah. You can see all the bits and pieces. So normally with dosa you won't have the other bits and pieces, but then with Rava dosa you will have all these bits and pieces everywhere, right? Okay. Now I'm going to just show another one, and then we'll go to the mint, preparing the mint chutney. Okay. So this is the second dosa. Okay, so I have actually taken. When you take a spoon like this, you can just take either one spoon or 1.5 spoon to put it like that. Okay, right. So I put that. So, another way you can do is the onions. You can even just put it like that while it's cooking. So that's another way of doing it, right? So there you go. Right. So I'll wait for that to cook. Okay. So, yep, I don't know how much you can see there. See that? Yep, a bit on that. So that's how it will be. And once it's fried, make sure you put a lot of oil on the pan. Okay, otherwise the flour will get stuck in there. Right. Just gonna pause it there for a while it cooks. I might turn it the other way around. Okay, I might turn it around. You can fold it if you want. You can do however you want, right? Okay, guys. So I've done another one. So basically, if you want, you can turn it the other way. You can cook it on both sides. Okay, so you just take it like that and turn the other way around. So let me plate it out here so you will know that. See? Oh, that's how it will come, right? There you go. Okay. So that's how it will be. And see that the Rava dosa, okay? Right. Now the dosa is done. Now I'm going to show you how to do the chutney, okay? So with the chutney, I'm going to put all of it in here, and then later I'm going to oil it a bit with the onions being fried on that, okay? All right, so let me just get that ready now. Just get this one out of the way, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to do the mint chutney now, okay? So if you look, I'm going to put some oil. Right, a bit of oil. Okay, just going to a bit of oil and my all the spices, yeah. The spices. Right. For the spices and the dal. Right. Okay, so then I'm going to put all the other ones, okay? Tomato, ginger, chili and garlic, okay? I'm going to put all of that in there and I'm going to fry it. So all of them goes in there. Okay. So you see that I think I'm being a bit silly in here now. See, that's how my dish looks, okay? Oh, this is my like my antique English dish. So that's how it looks. It's probably about 30 years old. You know that? Can you believe that? It's about 30 years old. Right. I'm going to put a bit of onions. Well, actually, yes, I need some onion for the rest of the dosa, isn't it? So I'm going to put some onions. Don't need all of it. Right. That's it. And okay, tamarind juice. I'll put that in a bit when it starts to cook. Yeah. Okay, super then. That's it. So what basically I'm doing is I'm just frying it, right? Frying it until it gets into a bit like a crispy mode, right? Crispy mode, and then it has to become like a brownish. You know, when you fry onions, it becomes brown. So a brownish color. It's amazing how English people. I mean, I think quite a lot of English people that whom I know, they seem to be liking dosa. Uh, so my sister-in-law is English. So my nephew, he just loves dosa. So every time he comes to London, we have to take him for a dosa treat. You got so many around, so many Indian restaurants where I live. Okay. Right. Might need a bit more oil. Okay, wait till it fries. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video there. Right, so I'm going to put the tamarind juice. Okay. Looking very interesting. I think more and more people are turning into like vegetarians, like I said before. I think it's a good thing anyway, but stop eating. But you can also like just combine with a little bit of meat, you know. So I don't eat meat much, but that's only because, you know, I don't know, I just don't like it. But I'm not completely vegetarian, so there you go. Okay, let me show you. I need to show you the how it's cooked. Okay, so right, so that's the frying. I've fried everything now for the. Can you see it? Like, see, it's all brown in color, right? So I've fried everything for the chutney. Okay, and one more item. One more item, which is the mint leaf. Okay. So I'm going to put all the mint leaves in there and start frying it. that's done. We'll show you again. So just remember to add some salt as well, okay? Just a pinch of salt. So that's how the mint leaves, yeah? Mint leaves in there. And wait till the mint gets fried in. Okay, so it's kind of almost done. I probably would leave it, and what I will do is I'm going to change that into the liquidizer. Okay? Right. Okay, just one more thing for this chutney. Some people they like to add coconut milk, but I'm not actually adding coconut milk because you can't keep it for some days, right? So instead of that, I put some tamarind water, and then I've also added some little bit of water, ordinary water. Okay, right. Okay, I think so. That's done. Okay, switch off. Right, so that's done. So all that now, just waiting for it to cool a bit, and then all that will go in the. So that's how it will come, right? So all that will go in the liquidizer. In this liquidizer, okay? Okay, guys. So I've now transferred all the contents from the pan to the liquidizer. But normally, what people will do is they will make it very juicy like, but it's got a nice mint smell. Okay, so see, this is how it will look, same as, but I'm not going to grind it too much. So I'm going to normally they will have it like a creamy like a thing, so it's not going to be like that. Okay, so my chutney or the side, you can probably call it a chutney or a side dish. Okay, it's going to be different, right? All right, so I've already made it on the liquidizer. So just try and put it in there again. Right. Okay. So I'll probably grind it a bit more, and then I'll show you like how it comes. Okay, guys. So I've transferred all the chutney in there. Okay. So that's how it will look, right? Obviously, it won't be like creamy because remember I didn't put the coconut milk in there, right? So it's not going to be creamy, and it's not going to be too juicy like, right? So this is how. So the mint chutney, that's how it will look. Okay, because I like it a bit when it's a bit crunchy, so I can. So that's the side dish for the dosa, and that's the rava dosa. Okay. Right, so that's it. We have done now, so I'm going to enjoy my food. Okay. So anyway, all the blessings. Thank you for watching my channel, and I'm not sure what I will do next time. So all the blessings for the beginning of a new week, right? So hopefully, just keep on praying, keep your faith. Pray for United States especially, because we have to pray, because I don't know what is going on there. Everybody knows what is going on there. Everything look like a mess. Okay, but remember, with God all things are possible. So whoever God gives us the new US president, we have to accept that. Okay, so we don't know. I mean, I don't know who it is. So but whoever wins, we have to accept that president. Okay, and we have to keep them in prayers, whether it's President Donald Trump or Joe Biden or whoever it is, right? So okay then, so I'm going to enjoy my month of November. Like I said, it's my birthday month, so I think I'm going to do lots of exciting things. I know we are in lockdown, So we are in national lockdown, but I'm still going to enjoy myself, okay? Because I know unfortunately 2020 has not been a good year for many people, but for me 2020 has been the best year so far. So lots of good things happened this year. Okay, so we're coming to November, and I'm just looking forward for much more nicer things to happen to me. Okay, and have loads of testimonies as well. But I think I have to kind of do all that in another session, another episode. Okay, so I finished my IR job today. So lots of love to all of you. And thank you for listening to my video, and catch up with you all next time, okay? See you then. Bye bye from Auntie Anne. Bye for now.